up here, okay? From this, we can get our shot really good from here. We can hit a Uchimata from here. We can do a sacrifice drop. A lot of good things coming. If we're pulling guard, you get a really good pull from up high like this, okay? So I've using this a lot more than this, little front shoulder grip here, okay? So we've got this high grip. What I'm wanting to set up my shot is the grip on the sleeve here, okay? That way I can step and make him manipulate, boom, and go for like my shot here, okay? But what happens is, in any jiu-jitsu match you watch, you're gonna see this most likely, is I'll grab here, he'll roll and grab my wrist, and then we're like doing this like grip fight on this hand, okay? Now if he gets a really good grip here, and I can't, say he's doing this, he's got my sleeve tight, and I can't really re-grip, but he's got good control of that arm. Now I just have one. Plus, he's probably gonna reach and get this inside control here, because technically, this is dominant. He's got this inside control with the elbow up, okay? So that's what he's gonna be looking to do most likely. So instead of me having to address this, address that, and all these different things, I'm just gonna change my game plan up a little bit, okay? I'm gonna use these dominant grips he has against him, okay? So especially if he's a strong guy, and he's kind of like, trying, like he's got this grip here and he's trying to like, muscle me out of what I'm trying to do here, okay? That's a good thing. If he pushes in a little bit, even better. Okay, so we're here, I've got the high grip, he's got control of my sleeve grip. The good thing about this is I do have a free hand, okay? I may not be able to get this sleeve. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna reach up. He can hold this and like really control it well, but when I start bending my arm, he can only control it, a certain amount. I'm gonna reach up and grab this sleeve here, okay? So now I've got two grips. I'm not saying these are better than his grips, but what can he do with this arm now? He can't throw it by for a shot. If he tries to lift it, I've got this arm. So I'm kind of canceling his arm out now with these grips, okay? Now, different ways we can set this up. Sometimes you have to like get him to step a little bit. Sometimes you can drop right in. It also depends on how your feet are. If you're a lefty, it may be a little different than if you're in the right. Stephen hit this at WJJF, and he likes to keep his right in front, and he just dropped in on this. Just boom, spun and dropped right in on it, and just boom, pulled and chunked it, okay? So, depending on how you like your feet, what we're going to be doing is I can even do like a little leg check here to get him to move, okay? Just to get this step a little bit. But this is what's really going to get him. He thinks he's got this good grip, okay? So whatever you do, I can even come in here and try to give him a step. Whatever I do, I'm going to pull this like this, okay? Over my head. I'm keeping this. I'm pulling everything, turning my body toward. When I drop, I'm dropping in, and I'm just like drop side noggin. I'm dropping in under here, okay? And we've done this before multiple times, but hitting this combo off of that shot, when they fight that grip, it's just a great setup for it, instead of just trying to go straight forward. When I turn, I drop in, I'm gonna step, I have to turn my hips in here, okay? I'm turning in as I drop. It's like one motion, okay? I'm just gonna place myself just here on that. When I turn and drop, I'm here, okay? I'm getting under. See how he's got a hold of this? And I'm, boom, pulling him over, okay? This is pretty easy to do. Once you get these grips, this is not a hard throw to do at all, okay? See how, and this is pulling over, that's great. I come around here, I'm just gonna go slow. We go here, I step in, there. Okay, he can post his hand when you throw him over, but with my body weight coming down and me pulling him over, you'll see some videos of people posting stuff, and they kind of got to make a decision of flipping or their face almost eats the mat, okay? So I think I know what I would do. I would go with that, okay? And you have to lock them in once you throw them. You just can't throw them and let them go, okay? You've got to keep them locked in to get our points and get control, okay? But it's pretty simple. We're here, I start off with this high grip, he beats me to this inside grip, and then he beats me to this sleeve grip, okay? Or he just counters it. I'm just gonna reach up, boom, right there, okay? I can even get him to drive in me a little bit here, like I'm trying to do something here, okay? Now I've got to, if he's like this leg, if he's really staggered like this, it's gonna make it more difficult to do this move, because I'm kind of turning into his leg, okay? But that's okay, I can get him to step easily. I can even step here and turn there, okay? So I've got to, boom, I've got to turn there. When I drop in, the more he pushes, the easier it even is to drive him back into. I turn, drop, pull over my head here. Come in, turn, here. Okay. As I turn, I'm pulling here and here. There. If I'm on live toes, I can even drive in. But the reason I like to stay on live toes is you're just going flat all the time, because here it's a little bit harder to drive. If I'm on my toes, I can really propel myself forward. I can come here and come right. If he holds this, keep holding. I want to come here, and now I've got his arm. Okay, he's just keeping his arm on. I come in, I get this, boom, I get my shot. Okay, I come in, I get the grips though, and he counters my sleeve. He gets that inside grip here. Come there, may try to trip. Right there. And when you're doing this with your partner, see, I didn't chunk it. Okay, I just got under. The easier you can go, the slower and easier you can go under your opponent and still bring them over top without forcing it, that means you're doing the drop right. If you find yourself dropping and really having to pull, that means you're too far away from them, or you're up too high. Okay, you should be pulling them to you as you come down, and it should be an easy, fluent roll. Then once that's smooth, then we can add in the muscle if we want to, and really just, okay, especially if it's a bigger opponent. There's always details here and there you learn and you pick up as you're doing new moves. Okay, preferences. People have different ways they like to do things. One thing to address is the live toes. When I drop in, okay, me for example, I don't feel necessarily comfortable dropping in like on live toes here. I just feel like I'm gonna like hurt my toes. You know, it's just in my head, and it's so much more comfortable for me to drop here. So where you can compensate for this is if you do drop to dead toes, when I'm pulling force wrap over my back here, okay, I'm leaning forward and I'm still extending here. Okay, I'm still getting a little bit of a drive there. It's not quite as much push as on my toes. But as he's coming over and I'm pushing forward, I can transfer to my toes here to get that extra push. You can even bring him over here. You can even step a foot up to drive with. Okay, this is what really helps me drive into him once he hits the mat. Okay, I don't want to just stay like this though the whole time, because look where I'm at. You know, I've got to really adjust to be able to pin him down. Okay, so if you drop the dead toes here and you go to pull, transition here, or transition with a foot up and hit a big hook, just video. Okay, so that's one thing to address, and that's going to be a preference. If you're comfortable dropping in, boom, and getting the live toes off the bat, then great. Okay. Other things. There's plenty to do from this grip. Okay, we already talked about a few things. When I set this up here, okay, he's got my sleeve, and I go to get this. Okay, I can pull in and just go for like high crotches here. You know, that's what Clay thought we were doing at first. Before we go, he's like, oh, I can come here, pull in, boom, and come under. Okay, that grip really sets me up well for that. Okay, now with his grip in here, you know, he can try to stiff arm me a little bit, but the thing about this is when I turn this way, and he's got this pressure on my shoulder, when I turn this way, if he pushes into my shoulder, I'm twisting this way anyway. Boom, there. Okay, I just have to make sure I get my head under. Boom, to there. Okay? You have that option. Also, when we do this throw, I can go all the way under. Okay? You can do this from this inside grip too. We have this top grip. When I come in, like the one I showed, I'm coming here and my head is staying here. Boom, my head is staying on the inside of the line. And I'm getting a good throw. Okay, I can rotate all the way under. Just a little bit. Here, boom, rotate. And when I come in, my head comes to the outside here. Okay, I come all the way to the outside to hit this throw to there. Okay, I just have to be careful of him sliding off my shoulder or me getting a little too loose with it, okay? Just going to address this here. I can't always try to go like Russian tie on him here and peel that. It's easier if he has the cross collar though, okay? So I've got this here, okay? Now I can start working here, moving him around, and go try to sweep, boom, there. And then I'm set up, okay? Here, Shot's not there. Boom, there. I come in here. Boom. Now when I do this, watch. I'm here. See my head has to go down. If I leave my head up too long and do this, see my back is straight. Like I'm doing this. It's just like a table for them to lay on. I have to curl my back to there. Boom. And grab it, okay? Okay, I'm coming in and I'm making something for him to roll over, okay? Just like we always talk about, it's like the undertow of a wave. Okay, and then they come up. All right? So those are key things to look at, okay? If they don't get that dominant grip on you, and they don't get your sleeve control, and you like to shoot better, more of a wrestler style, take the shot. You know, get in here, get that, come here, take the shot. Boom, if you miss the shot, they sprawl on you, come back up. They get their grip here. Boom, come in here, make them step. Boom, come in there. Okay? Also, we have our backup foot trips we did. We're here, I got the sleeve, boom, the shot didn't work, I can come back, get the sleeve again. Okay, so we're tacking on a lot of options here, coming off of that high grip. One more, just as a review. Here I've got this high grip, I'm working, the shot's not there, looks like this is there, here. It's that high grip, see that pulls them way down here. I'll take that all day long versus this at his posture. Okay, I've got him pulled down high here. Boom, I can come right in, start working, okay? Any questions on that? Work that throw some more and feel free to kind of work in some of these other high grip transitions, okay? It's really good, guys. Really good grip. All right.